Today we're going to do a class that's called Open to Your Inner Strength. So we're still going to be stretching and opening up areas of tightness, but we'll also still do some strength. We'll do some arm strength, core strength, overall body strength. I love this class because it's the combination of those two. Starting out in child's pose, so and I have an option for you if your knees get a little fussy, but you're going to take your knees out wide, walk your hands out. Now, if your forehead doesn't make the floor, you can stack one fist on top of the other and forehead on that top fist, or sometimes just folding the forearms and resting the forehead. Take another full breath, slowly come up into that tabletop position. So getting the shoulders over the wrists. So push back and up. And let's do a little walking the dog. So alternating those heel kicks. Then press both heels down and just shake your head no. And shake your head yes. Now go ahead and bend both knees and walk your feet and your hands together into a nice little forward fold. Now inhale, bring your hands halfway up. Good, bend your knees, come into that forward fold. Inhale, slide the hands to the shin, half lift, flat back, chin is tucked in. Bend your knees, come into the forward fold. Now inhale, slide the hands halfway up. This time, draw the belly and bring the arms out like wings. Circle up. Good, interlock your fingers and press the palms out. So we're stretching through those wrists and forearms. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And now taking a little stretch through that upper back. So just a little sway side to side. Starting to notice where that tightness is in your body. Now we'll take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, you're going to bring your arms behind your back and come into that yoga mudra. So we'll draw the shoulder blades together. So we're going to lift the chest, the heart, just a little bit, back bend. And as you exhale, you're going to bend the knees. I'm going to drop my knees, let my torso lay on my thighs, and come into that forward fold. Good, take an inhale as you exhale, release your hands down towards the floor. Come halfway up, draw the belly in, back is flat. Bring the arms out like an airplane, circle up. Good, let's interlock the fingers, press the palms up towards the sky. Take a deep inhale as you exhale, let's just go into a deeper side bend. Come back to center. Go ahead and side bend to the other side. Inhale back to center. Release your hands behind your back. Interlock your fingers and draw your shoulder blades together. Open the chest and expand through the heart. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, soften your knees. Drop your torso so it's laying on the top of your thighs into the forward fold. Release your head and neck. Take a deep breath here. As you exhale, release your hands to the mat or towards the mat. Slide halfway up. Pull that navel in. Arms like an airplane, circle up. Press those hands together and to namaste. And one more time. Inhale, circle the arms up. Interlock your fingers, press your palms up towards the sky. Take an inhale. Go ahead and exhale, lean gently to the right. Come back to center. And now leaning over to the left. Good, tall and to the center. Let's release your hands behind your back. Interlock your fingers and draw your shoulder blades together. Inhale into a small back bend. Exhale, bend your knees. Roll down over your thighs. Forward fold. Inhale, bring your hands down. As you exhale, come into a half lift. Hands onto the shin, abs engaged, arms like wings circle up. Big deep breath in, and exhale, hands to the heart. Good, so we're going to come to the very top of the mat. And we'll come into some of those low lunges, and we'll get our hips stretched out, all right? So we're gonna inhale, circle the arms up. And as you exhale, forward fold. Inhale to a half lift. Now as you forward fold, step your left leg back. Let's go ahead and drop the left knee down, the back knee down. And then push through this right foot. Reach your arms up next to your ears. Good, zip up those abdominals strong. Take an inhale. Let's go ahead and interlock our fingers again. We're stretching our wrists, our forearms, and draw the arms down, even to your shoulders. Let's go ahead and bend the knee. And we're gonna swim those arms back. Interlock the fingers and draw the shoulder blades together. So inhale into a small back bend. Let's go ahead and exhale, release your hands to the mat. Now I'm gonna have you flex your foot. Pick that left knee up so you're back to your high lunge. Let's go ahead and step your left foot forward, forward fold. Inhale to a half lift. Draw that navel in towards the spine. Bring your arms out like wings, circle up. And then hands back to namaste. Other side. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale to the swan dive, into that forward fold. Inhale to a half lift. Now go ahead and forward fold, but step the right foot back. Now you're in this high lunge. You're going to drop the back knee. Uncurl the back toe if you wish. And float your arms up next to your ears. Low lunge. Good. Stay really strong here in your legs, your abdominals. You're going to take an inhale. Let's interlock your fingers. Now that's not necessary if your shoulders are super tight. Just keep your arms straight up. Take another full breath. Release and rotate through the shoulders and drop those arms down. Let's sink into that hip flexor. Stretch it out. Now swim your arms back. Interlock your fingers and draw your shoulder blades together, opening up through the chest. Now just a small lift of the sternum. You can take your gaze slightly up and bring those arms up. Good. Take a couple more breaths. Release your hands down to the mat. We'll take our time. You're going to flex your right foot. Pick up that right knee. Now you can just kind of rock back and forth, giving you a little momentum here. You're going to step your right foot forward, forward fold. Inhale to a half lift. Arms like an airplane circle up. Good, bring your hands to namaste. Good. Let's come back into that low lunge one more time and we'll stretch the upper body. So inhale, circle the arms up. As you exhale, swan dive into that forward fold. Inhale, half lift. As you exhale, forward fold and step your left foot back. Leave that heel up. Let's come into our twist. So keep your left hand to the floor and reach your right arm up. Now bring the hand down. Now let's ground your back foot. come into extended side angle pose. So first start with your hand on the hip, maybe your elbow onto this right quad. Let's go ahead and take that arm up and over to the side of the face. Now some of you may choose to bring the fingertips towards the floor. Bring the arms straight up. And now straighten out that front leg. Come into triangle pose. Take another full breath. Bring the arm over the side of the face. Keep the belly strong, the legs really strong. Foundational feet. Spread through those toes. Take another inhale. As you exhale, start to bend that right knee and move into your warrior two. Soften the shoulders and take your gaze out to your right fingertips. Good, come into your breath. Bring your hands down to your heart. And I'm going to have you pick up your right foot and pivot it out. So either pigeon toe your feet or have your feet parallel. We're going to come into a nice forward fold. The blocks, or one block would be great for this forward fold. Hands to your hip. You're going to inhale, circle up. As you exhale, you're going to forward fold. And from here, again, you can easily use your blocks. You can bring your hand to the blocks. But I'm going to have you take your peace sign fingers, grab the big toe, and grab the opposite big toe. You can bring your head down towards the floor. You want to take about 3 deep breaths. Good, come halfway up. Maybe both hands onto your block or to the floor, but you're gonna center your your left hand between your feet, and now reach your right arm up into the twist. Now go ahead and release your hand down. Let's center your right hand to the middle of your feet. And now reach your left arm up. Take one more full breath. Release the hand down. Bring your hands to your hip crease and draw the belly in. Come all the way up. So one more forward fold here. We're going to inhale, reach the arms up. As you exhale, bring your hands behind your back, interlocking your fingers and drawing the shoulder blades together. Good. Lift the hands a little bit off your hips. If you want to lift your heart, you lift the sternum just a little bit, look up. As you exhale, come into that forward fold. Stay really strong in those legs. Keep your feet really grounded. Relax your head, your neck. Take one more full breath. Now release your hands down. And we're going to keep our fingers here to the floor. We're going to walk our hands to the right. And we're going to pivot that back heel up. So ground the hand to the earth and reach your opposite arm up. Slowly bring that hand down. Now you're going to ground this back foot. Bring your elbow onto that quad, right? And then you're going to reach this arm up and over into our extended side angle pose. Just stay here for 3 more breaths. Nice job, looks great. Let's go ahead and bring the fingertips down if you'd like. Bring the arm a little bit more up and straight. Take another inhale. As you exhale, you start to straighten the front leg. Maybe you're going to take your gaze up, or maybe you're going to take your gaze down. Now you can have your hand on your shin or your hand on your thigh. Take 1 more full breath, bend the knees slowly, and come up into your warrior 2. Sink into your legs, drop your shoulders away from your ears, and take your gaze out to your left fingertips. Take 1 more full breath and release your hands down to your heart. Let's go ahead and pick your toes up, pivot around. So we're just going to toe heel the feet towards each other. Step them together. Good, just shake out those legs a little bit. We're gonna come back into just step back a little bit. We're gonna come into our tree pose. And actually, we'll kind of move it. We'll move this tree pose. So I want you to start off by grounding your right foot and come onto the toes of the left. Now you're going to take that knee up, that left knee up, and bring your arms out into stork. Now take the knee a little bit out and come into your own tree pose. So either the foot is on the inside of your shin, or you can grab that foot and bring it up to the inner thigh. Now bring that knee slightly forward, and arms are forward. You're going to start to send that leg back and move into a little airplane. Take 1 more full breath. Ooh, and come down. Excellent. All right, let's try the other side. So all that weight goes into the left. Bring your hands to your heart, standing tall, and you're on your toes. Take that right knee up. And it feels more right to have those arms out, sort of like walking a tightrope. Bring that knee out and draw that foot either below the knee or above the knee, right? It can come in to the inside of that thigh. Find your balance. Pull the navel to the spine, bring the knee forward. And now we'll come into warrior 3. So if the foot has to come down, that's okay, bring it down. And then lift it back up into your warrior 3. Take another full breath. Good. Good, and then come all the way back up. Nice job. So let's come down to the floor. And we're going to move into a little bit of puppy dog pose and Sphinx pose. So puppy dog pose, really good shoulder opener, and it will get that low back too. So we're going to bring the forearms down and get the knees, the hips over the knees. And this is a heart opener, so it's called Anahata pose. So you start to drop the chest and the forehead down. Now slide the chest forward, start to come onto your belly, and lift up into our Sphinx pose, a nice little back bend. Shoulders are soft and away from your ears. Now drop the chin and let's just roll the ear over to the right and drop the chin down and over to the left. Just kind of move the head side to side. Bring your hands under the shoulders, curl your toes, and you're going to push up and back into our child's pose, right where we started. And now we'll come up, we'll sit onto the side of our hip. I know. So your fingers are pointing towards your hips, your elbows are bent, and walk your feet a little forward. So we want to do a little strength here. This is going to bring strength into your legs and your buttocks. So you're going to pull the belly in, shoulder blades are drawn together, and you're going to lift your hips up into that reverse table or crab. Now you can keep the chin tucked in, or you can drop the head back. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, drop your hips down. Stretch the legs out. Good, sit up tall. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale into a little forward fold. I'm going to try to keep my back as straight as I can, lifting through the hips. Now, if you want, you can sit on your blanket, right? But we won't be here too long. All right, so reach the arms up. Bring them back behind your hips. So fingertips, let's rotate them in towards your buttocks. Bend your knees. Let's draw the shoulder blades together and really engage into the abdominals. Press down into your feet. Lift your hips up. Chin to the chest, pull the belly in. Lift and squeeze into the buttocks. Good, take another full breath. Good, drop the hips down. Straighten those legs out. Staff pose, Dandasana. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale into a little forward fold. Now I'm going to stay long. Some of you may choose to round and forward fold. That's fine. Very good. Take another full breath. Let's do it one more time. So inhale, reach your arms up. Float the hands behind your back. Lean and soften the elbows, right? Open up through the chest. Step your feet forward. Ground the feet, hip width apart. Spread the fingers, pull the navel in. Lift the hip up. Squeeze into the buttocks, pull the belly in. You can open the chest a little bit more. Take an inhale. As you exhale, drop your hips down. But straighten the legs out. Lift the chest. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Now some of you may choose to take that strap, wrap it around your feet. And just, use your arms to help, but we don't want to force or strain. right? So you can wrap it around. Come into that forward fold. Good. Come all the way up. Let's go ahead and so scanning your body. Just take a moment to scan from the crown of your head down to the soles of your feet. And start to notice where you are holding on. And let's bring our hands to our heart. Take a small bow of your chin. Take your gaze, your drishti, down to your fingertips. Honoring yourself and honoring your practice today. The light in me salutes that light in you. And together we say, Namaste.